welcome to Conversations with Deborah Franklin. I am so excited, y'all. I got none other than Pastor Kim in the place. This is going to be amazing because I was caught off guard. I just got, you know how when you tune into some people's Facebooks and they call you out and say, Deborah, you better be here. That was this pastor right here, my friend, Pastor Burton Sherman. And I know you know who this young lady is. This is none other than Pastor Kim. I am so excited to have you. So welcome to Maryland.
Yeah,
we are glad that you are with us.
I am so honored to be here.
And then I'm thank you for being on my show. Welcome to Conversations with Deborah Franklin. We are here to talk about whatever. We are here just to have fun. That's what I like to do. Because I feel like the church person can't laugh, then what's the purpose of saying that you say?
Serious.
Why you saying that you can't even tell a joke?
Come on.
Or take one. That's the one. So
take one.
Now, the title of today's show, y'all, I had to do this because we are at the conference. We are at, tell me the name.
Diamonds and Pearls Conference here in Upper Marlboro, Maryland at the Kingdom Tabernacle of Refuge Ministries.
I thought I was going to walk in and see a lot of pearls and diamonds. I don't see them.
They're on the table.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Did you hear Pastor Kim just coming out?
They're on the table.
I even was upset that I didn't bring my pearls.
And you know what? I should have worn mine too. I didn't even think about it because I got this one. But it wouldn't have looked right on this white. Because it would just been like, it has been fabulous. It's just been fabulous.
So much white.
Yeah, there's been too much. Just too much going on. And so, but that is why we titled today's show Diamonds versus Cubic Zirconia. And women, this is out to you, because how many times do you not feel like a diamond, but you feel like a cubic zirconia? Because you're all dressed up on the outside, sparkly on the outside, but you know you ain't real.
Ugly
so what do you think about that, Pastor Kim?
Well, I know a lot of them. You know what? I'm telling you something. We live in a society where there are so much comparison because of social media. Mm-hmm. It will have you stalking people's pages. That girl that just had a baby 2 hours ago, she's already snatched again, and got you comparing yourself. So before you know it, you don't even love yourself anymore, and you are faking it till you make it. You ain't even making it. Ooh. And so you can be snatched as all get out on the outside. Right. Fabulous, eyebrows on fleek. But if that heart's ugly, at night, if you can't go to sleep at night and have peace and love who you are, man, it ain't worth it.
It's not worth it.
Get yourself right, honey.
It's not worth it at all. And it's just like, why do we as women hold on to that? Why do we feel like we have to be compared?
Well, Kim Kardashian, Beyonce, Halle Berry. I mean, you know, we have.
Oh yeah, I did try to get the Halle Berry cut.
You see,
but it didn't work. I mean, I had the cut. The cut was right. But
yeah, I like this. I like this.
Ain't that skinny though.
I like this.
Ain't that skinny. It ain't gonna never be that skinny because then they're gonna be telling me to get a sandwich.
No, thick is better. Thick is better.
Get a sandwich, girl.
Thick
Get
is
a
better.
sandwich.
We live in a Spanx society.
Spanx will set your
It'll also
soul
make
free.
you sweat.
I'm
telling you, man, them things, I can't put them things on. We forget that when you jump into a Spanx, where's that fat going? Where is it going? You're going from a 14 to a size 2 with back boots.
And then you can't breathe.
No.
Sweat. When they sitting in the pulpit like this.
I know.
You can't even breathe.
You can see it. We all know you got it on. We can see it. We can see the mushroom coming out at the bottom. We can see it.
And it's gone beyond the muffin top, and now it's just a top.
I will tell you something, girl. My whole life being in ministry, I have literally tried to be Ann Taylor, and I'm a Betsy Johnson. I finally got free. And I finally said, you know what? I don't care what people think. Because whenever so many people walk around wanting to please people, and God is the one they need to please. I literally went on a journey to love myself.
Wow, that's major.
Yes.
That is so major because it's so many times we get so caught up with what's going on the outside, what's going on with our friends. And now with this age of social media, we only see the happy stuff.
Come on,
you
highlight
only see
reel.
what I want you to see. You don't see the fight that I had to fight just to get there. You don't know that my lights were just off yesterday, and now you seeing me smiling today. You don't know. You don't know the all the heartbreak and the turmoil. And you know, I was listening because I am one of your followers, Pastor Kim.
Praise him. I'm one of yours too.
Look at him. I got a new follower, y'all.
Yes. I I can't wait to stalk her.
And you were saying, you talked about your journey from your first marriage to where you are now. Could you share with that? Because some of that was you being a cubic zirconia, I guess, in the first marriage.
Oh,
and now you're a diamond in this one.
I was a flawed cubic zirconia. I was a very cloudy cubic zirconia. I'm telling you something. I probably drove my ex to drink. You hear me? I was tore up. I was angry. I was raised in a preacher's home. Couldn't stand hypocrites.
Ooh, yeah.
You know, they act one way in church, and then they're hateful as all get out.
Right.
On social media, and if they see you in a restaurant, act like they don't know you. I was just over it, and I jumped into a marriage. In fact, I was married twice before I was 20.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing.
I ran from religion.
Now, how Pastor Kim got 2 and I can't get 1?
Y'all listen to me.
Women,
I don't condone divorce.
Now, mind you, that ain't what we're supposed to be talking about, but I had to jump in. Now I got 3 and I got the 0.
But if it
I'm doing something.
Deborah, if it counts, if I pass that first one on the street, I don't even know it. It was that quick.
Oh my God.
When God told me, put it in your book. I said, I'm not putting that in my book because he don't count. And if church folks know I've been married, they're going to be like, she can't. And you know what the funniest thing is? Let me tell you how cool God is that after I got myself healed and God told me to write that book, and he opened the windows of heaven over my life. The greatest thing about God is I laugh so hard because I look at the flyers that go out when I'm preaching at these big conferences and it says relationship expert.
Oh my God.
Well, I guess you qualify.
I am. I can tell you what not to do and what to do. But it's the funniest thing, and I just think only God could do that. Like only God could take a messed up, tore up. I'm telling you, girl, I literally loved his guts for 17 years. And I had 2 beautiful boys with him. And we were both just tore up from the floor. And I remember when I finally realized it's over. I mean, we would get up on Sunday. There's power in the name of Jesus. We didn't believe it. We were going to bed at night crying. We were drinking. We were just miserable because church don't want you to tell any. We can't tell. No, we can't tell nothing because those church folk will talk about you. You can't go to the pastor because then he's gonna tell everybody else. And we were just broke.
Because you're gonna be the sermon next time.
Come on.
Because that's
he gonna put me on the back seat. You need to get well.
Right.
And we just you know what? It just went to hell. And abuse came into the marriage, and I just was devastated, had to move back in with my mother and father at 36 years old. And I remember laying in my bed one night, and I'm so tired of being just ugly. Wow. Ugly on the inside. I remember thinking, if I die, nobody come to my funeral. Wow. Because I have no friends. I was just so guarded. And I laid in that bed one night and I said, God, I've lost everything. I've lost my house, I've lost my cars, I lost my husband, and I'm hurting. And I said, take this pain away from me. And he said, I can't take it away. You got to give it to me. Wow. He said, you've been waiting for me to be a genie in a bottle. And he said, you need to help me help you.
Wow, that's amazing.
And I did. I went on a journey. I said, okay, God, I'll give you a year to heal me. And he took 5. He said, girl, you are too tore up. We're just going to take a lot to get you under.
Right. But you know what? That also goes with that whole analogy about this cubic zirconia and the diamond. Because, you know, a diamond is still in the rough stages until it gets through the fire. And then it has to be pressured, and then it has to be abrased, and then you got to rub it. You got to do, not just rub it, they put some real work on to make it that diamond. So it's like, and I think this is where we get caught up too. We think that God is going to do a change in our lives overnight, immediately. Not saying that he can't. I'm not going to say that God can't change you immediately. But guess what? You can be changed but still have a desire.
Come on.
When God, and you know, Pastor Reverend Deborah, when God is really doing a work in you that's going to last, it's going to take a process.
Yes.
And that's something about diamonds. They have to go through a process. Someone said last night, Bishop Katrina Stedman, she was talking about how your expensive jewelry isn't in the jewelry box with everything else. You put your diamonds away. And because you were processed, the Lord, certain things didn't happen to you because you were put away. A lot of people last because they've been put away and have gone through that process. Anything that happens overnight is going to fade.
Come on.
It's going to tarnish. A diamond, ain't nothing happening to that. It's gonna last. It's
Yeah.
gonna,
And never loses its value.
Never. Unlike this, because you know it was turning. I'm just saying.
Deborah, don't do
I'm
it.
just saying.
Her
this
finger is great.
Because sometimes you got to pull out that costume, George.
Yes.
And but at some point you got to be tired of being the costume. Because we put on this facade. Oh, my favorite thing, you know I say this all the time, Matt can only do so much for you. Matt, love Matt. Honey, that don't leave home without it. But it's only so long you can hide behind the Mac. You can hide behind the eyelashes. You can hide behind the hair. It's just only so long you can hide behind that before you have to wake up.
And you can fool people with that cubic, but
You better fool somebody. Because you got cubics that look like the real thing. You be like, woo-hoo, what y'all doing?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it's like we have got to start walking in our authenticity and being real and true to who we are. Because once you realize who you are on the inside, it don't matter if all you can afford is cubic zirconia. Now you don't even matter. It don't even matter because then your cubic zirconia gonna look better than a diamond because you walking in who you are.
Ain't nobody even seeing it. They looking at you.
Exactly.
And what
exactly.
Because you're just so fierce.
That's it. And it goes by, and even when you start looking at your spirit and your confidence about you, people are going to start to gravitate to you because now you are your authentic self. You are in love with yourself and not your thing. Because I see this because I've seen a lot of women that hide behind their mask of makeup, their mask of the eyelashes, the mask of the hair. Now, I ain't going to tell you, now I did try to wear the eyelashes, I can't. Because I'll be like, Lord, I can't blink. I can't blink. I
can't either. I can't handle a lot of fake.
For my girls that can do it, but is that what happens when that comes off? And it's okay if that's what you
looking
like.
in that mirror, man.
And then who do you see when you look in the mirror? Because I even posted this the other day. I said, what do you see when you look in the mirror? Do you see the you that everybody else sees? Or do you see something grimy?
Yeah.
And I use the analogy even with some of my students. I said, think about the person that has bypass.
Yeah.
They have to go through these meetings because when they lose all the weight, they don't see the new them. They still see, let's say, the 300, 400 pound them. And now even if they had 200 pounds or 300 pounds, they don't see the small them. They still see the big them. And then
physically they've made the transition, but not mentally.
And there you have it.
Yeah.
Because that's scripture. Because it's by the renewing of what? Your mind. And that's where we got to get. Yeah. If we start to renewing our mind, then that cubic zirconia thinking has to be alleviated. Because then once your mind is changed, then you're going to start walking and talking like the diamond that you are. Yeah. Nobody is going to intimidate you. You can walk into the room and demand your respect without saying a word because the diamond sparkles. Right or wrong.
And you ain't even demanding it. You don't even care.
Yeah, you just walk. People just flock it to you for no reason. So, what would you want to tell the people, Pastor Kim, before we're going to go ahead and start to wrap this up? What would you like to share with them for today about this whole diamond versus cubic zirconia and where they should be starting at God?
You know what? I am proof that you can go from a zirconia to a flawless diamond. And it only happened whenever I surrendered everything over to God. And you know what? I put a do not disturb up on my heart. And I did not 5 years, man. I remember God just taking me through the pressure and I would cry. The joints of my fingers would ache and just heartbreak after heartbreak. And I remember one night I was praying and when I first got divorced, I was praying that God would kill him with a train.
What?
And I was so angry, right? And so then I just realized that I had unforgiveness in my heart. And God just started revealing. And I told God, I said, God, I want you to reveal all the hidden places, all the things that I've pushed down inside of me, that I'm walking through life and I'm just a fake. I don't even have any friends because I'm afraid that if people get to know me, they won't like me either because I don't like me. And I want to feel it because one day when I come out of this thing, I'm going to be used of you, and I know I am. And God did. He started just layer after layer after layer. And I can't even tell y'all, it's like when we really surrender everything over to God, not just talk about it, but we really fall in love with every part of who we are, our past, our truth.
Wow.
When we're not afraid to tell our truth, when we're not afraid to tell the secrets, the family secrets, and just get it all out, then all of a sudden God starts coming in and he uses you. And man, y'all, I got the best husband on the planet that loves my lights out. I'm his escape and not his duty now. I mean, God gave me a whole new fingerprint.
Ooh, that's major.
Yeah.
A duty and not an escape.
I'm his.
Wow.
I'm his escape, and I used to be a duty to my ex. Sorry, and I'm a good person now, and I'm proof that God is a God of redemption. He's a God that restores, and he doesn't just restore, man, but he gives you restitution. And he starts speeding up time. He says in Joel 2:25, he's going to give you back everything the devil stole. That's even the storms you created in your sillyville. He starts giving you back time, man. And he starts moving you to the front of the line, because something about going through hell, you come out on fire. You don't care. You don't care if people talk about you. You don't care if you have hate. You don't even notice, because you are so free. There's nothing like it. So you know what? I don't even care if I wear zirconia, if I wear real diamonds. I don't care if I wear weave, if I flake eyelashes. I mean, it's inside.
Exactly.
You look at my hair. You look at my hair. You imagine me with the weave.
Don't see it.
I look like a transvestite.
Oh my God.
I can't. You hear me? I just can't. I can't.
But I understand because I can't wear my hair up in those turban things. I can't wear, some of my girls be wearing the little wraps around their head. I look like I'm going straight to the cotton field. I'm looking like Jemima.
I bet you'd be pretty.
No, it does not work for me.
Really?
No.
I've worn one before. And I got blogged about. Why she got an African garment on? Because I'm black. I just cracked.
And then you could be more African than us. Who said you wasn't from South Africa?
Come on.
I'm just saying.
Indeed.
Just saying.
Indeed.
Just saying.
Indeed.
But that's amazing. And I am just again so glad that you have joined us here on Conversations with Dr. Franklin.
Yes.
Thank you so much for making my day.
We love
are so
y'all.
excited. Well, for those of you that are tuning in later, y'all can please like and share this video, because Pastor Kim has something to say. We want everybody to know about this and join us later. Can they still join the Diamonds? And please help me.
You have about an hour to get here. 9311 Old Marlboro Pike in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. Those of you that want to get in contact with Pastor Kim, what's your website?
RealTalkKim.com.
Did y'all hear that? Real Talk Kim was on Conversations with Deborah Franklin. Darling, don't be a hater. Love us. Y'all, we are so excited to have her here in the studio with us, and we are actually live on location. This is our first time doing it, so thank y'all for helping us with our first milestone on fireradio.com as well. We are so excited. All right, guys, it's been real. It's been fun. We will talk to you again on Monday. Have a great one.
Love y'all.
Bless. Deborah, you are just...
You are